is the 276th episode of CloudFocus Weekly for the first week and day of November 2017. This episode is titled Dreamforce 17 Predictions. CloudFocus Weekly is brought to you by Clone This User. Duplicates you'll love. Clone an existing Salesforce user with the click of a button by the desktop or in Salesforce One Mobile. Available for free on the App Exchange, or go to www.clonethisuser.com. If you're lucky, if you get a welcome email from installing Clone This User, maybe Justin will respond directly to you.
Perhaps.
I'm your host, Jason Atwood, and joining me, co-host and responder to all things Clone This User, Justin Elstein.
It kind of depends on who you are.
A friend installed our app.
Yeah.
And you responded directly to him.
I did.
From the ticket.
I did.
Nice.
Well, he responded first.
He responded saying...
Which created a case.
Right.
So I took care of it.
Right. It does create a case when you respond to the thing that we send to you that tells us that you installed. Thanks for installing the app. And if you respond to that, we create a case.
No.
No?
No. If you respond to it and change who you're responding to... You respond to support@arkusinc.com, then it'll create a case.
Support. All right. We have a light agenda, but packed full of goodness today. We're just basically do some Dreamforce talk, Dreamforce chat. Because next week, starting on, is it officially Sunday?
I think so. I don't think you could put anything on your agenda for Sunday, but I feel like there's a lot of stuff happening Sunday.
Oof, it feels like there's a lot. I'm already tired.
I'm very tired.
I'm already tired of having gotten there yet. Just by even thinking about it. Well, I mean, it is jam-packed for next week. We have awesome speakers, so many things going on, but we'd like to take some time to first talk about a blog post, and then we'll make some Dreamforce predictions because we'll be there next week live from Dreamforce, and we'll probably do a couple, 1, 2-ish, maybe
none.
We gotta remember to pack your mic.
I don't have a mic.
Well, remember to remind me to tell you to remind me to pack both mics or give you one so I don't have to carry them both.
No, you're carrying them.
I'm not getting stopped in.
I don't really care what you want. You're carrying it. And
oh, wait. All right. What time is it in the podcast? It's time to look to the wall and see where the Justo-meter is. I think you're around a 3. It's a 3.
It's a cranky time. Yeah. So... I don't know what we were even talking about.
Wow. You're so good.
I'm like sleeping.
276 times in a row. So good. We're going to first talk about a blog post by Scott Scott Searle. Dreamforce 17 for community banks. Scott's taken over my job. I used to get all the community bank and the financial stuff. Now he's taking it over. So Scott wrote up... who came from a community bank, wrote up hey, if you're a community bank and headed to Dreamforce, here's a great set of things to go take a look at, like basically sessions.
Right.
As someone who feels like almost months ago would have been going to Dreamforce as a attendee under a community bank. And he's deeply involved in the Financial Services Cloud product, so this is like a way to sort of promote that and talk about it. So why don't you pick one of these that you would go to as a no, you can't give me the I didn't read this blog post. Why are you making me?
I did read this blog post, but you were like, which one would you go to?
Yeah. The answer's none.
I personally wouldn't go to any of these. I guess I would choose the retail banking, how to engage customers one-to-one beyond the branch.
Right.
Because that kind of interests me with Marketing Cloud, but I'm not sure how do I put this? Realistic it's gonna be. It's gonna be a story. A lot of stories. My prediction for Dreamforce. A lot of stories you're going to be told with a lot of forward-looking statements.
A lot of forward-looking statements. No safe harbors. What happened to safe harbors?
Safe harbor turned into forward-looking.
So
looking forward.
I'm looking
We're
forward.
not being safe. We're just looking forward.
We're looking forward.
Forget the harbor.
We're not in the
looking
harbor.
forward.
We're going forward.
And we're making statements.
I'm going to go with, he's got a lot here. He's actually posted. What I really like, by the way.
Basically, this is like an entire agenda. If you're a banker, just go here and
click
go
on
to
all
these
these
things.
He does make a couple call outs. He does call out the community bank user group in the success community.
He is a runner of.
Yes. So
co-founder.
he's
co-runner.
Not co-founder. The two
Not
co-founders
co-founder.
are sitting in this room.
That's true.
And there's only two of us.
The reason why I don't do it anymore is because I won't be going to any of these sessions.
You're actually still in the group.
I'm in the group.
I think you're still a user group
I'm
leader.
still a leader because they don't take me out.
I don't think you're allowed to not be a leader.
I've asked, can you please remove me? And they won't.
No. They're like, no. Once you're a leader, you can
Always a
never not
leader.
be a leader.
Whatever, I'll take the designation.
I would go with Banking's future, how banks are innovating with the Salesforce platform. There's a lot of TD Bank in this, I've just noticed as I read it over for the 17th time. A lot of TD Bank. I guess that's like their big play.
Big story this year, TD Bank.
Yeah. I mean, the pieces I probably go. I don't know if I actually signed up for the. He didn't mention here
The keynote, the FinServe keynote.
Yeah, the talk about the financial service cloud and all the sort of stuff coming to it. Financial service
With all
cloud
the
for
forward-looking
retail.
statements.
Very forward-looking. Yes, very forward. So anyway,
Very transformational.
if you are from a community bank or a national bank and are looking to go to Dreamforce, don't know what to go to, you will see Scott at every one of these sessions.
Yeah.
So
Find him.
find him.
Find
See
Scott.
Find his picture. It's kind of like Where's
Take
Waldo?
a selfie with Scott and post it and @mention us.
Scott does listen to this podcast, by the way.
You should get like a Scott sticker, and add it to the Dreamforce sticker app.
We are going to have, speaking of which, why don't we talk a little bit? We are going to have some swag with us. I think one of the swag items we got was CloudFocus Weekly stickers.
Yeah, we got stickers, like laptop stickers.
Laptop stickers, yeah.
But I'm talking like messages stickers.
Oh.
I wish those worked in some of the third-party apps. Are the third-party apps allowed to use the apps that plug into messages?
Can you tell everybody what you're talking about? Because you kind of went off on a tangent there.
Yeah, sorry. We started talking about stickers. So there's inside of messages in iOS, you can use stickers and a bunch of other things. Like there's apps now for the message.
Stickers, you can take an image and throw it on top of someone's message.
Yeah. Well, there's also but it's
Not
it's
an
an
image.
app.
Yeah. But
Because there's other apps. There's like the ESPN app, and there's like your fantasy sports app. You can just drop that into a text
Right.
message or a message.
I guess and just throw your score in there.
I guess. I haven't used it. I just see it's available. So Dreamforce
Has
their own set of stickers, and
Yep.
they're kind of fun. I've been playing
Some of
with
them are funny. Well, they have two
And-
sets. They have a Dreamforce one, and then they have
there's a Salesforce one,
Salesforce.
and there's a Dreamforce one. So I've been
Yes.
playing around with them quite a bit. So I want to
to get a
want to
Scott
make
one.
a Scott one, and then secondly, I want to know if I can use them in like Slack, for example.
No.
Yeah, I want to use stickers everywhere.
I think they're kind of useless.
Yeah, but they're like cool.
They kind of get, because you can literally just pile them on top of something
They
what
just get in
someone
the
said,
way.
and so you can't see what they even said.
Well, I mean, you've read it, presumably. Hey, you throw it on top of what they wrote.
Can you
not what
remove the
wrote.
stickers?
I think
Are they removable?
I think they remove themselves over time.
I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah, because they're graphical, so they remove themselves.
Let's go to the meter on the wall here and see how much sense Justin's making. It's a -4, kids at home.
That's actually not bad. Sound effect.
And now, joining us live, this is Justin. Okay, that's great. All right, thanks for downloading.
All right, where's the busy signal?
Deet, deet, deet. Okay, so let's talk about some predictions.
Oh man, it's like staring at a blank Google Doc.
Is that all your predictions for Dreamforce?
Well, you're like Dreamforce
Well, I mean,
predictions.
first of all,
and there's
it's
like
your-
nothing written down.
It's your 10th Dreamforce.
It is.
I predict you will get to your 10th Dreamforce.
Yes.
I would predict you'll probably be mad. Did you got the button from last year, so you can wear that this year.
You gave it to me. It's your button.
No, you went and got a different one. Didn't I give you mine? All right, well, you can wear that one this year.
I don't have any of those buttons.
I've attended it.
Actually, I have a hat behind you that has a lot of buttons on it.
Yes.
I got my MVP button I'll be wearing.
Yes, well, that'll get you into certain places.
Yeah.
I have that. I don't have the button
Look
one.
out.
I have the one with the magnets on.
Yeah, I just found that one.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm going to bring.
That's the one you should bring. So give me some predictions. What do you think? What do you think the whole big deal is going to be about this year? Like,
you know what?
What do you think? Do you think there's going to be a surprise, or we're kind of going to go
I
route?
think there is always a surprise. There's always, and the thing is, in years past, we haven't been so surprised by it for various reasons. We've just known about the things
You
in
can
advance.
say why.
Well, we've had some. Everyone who listens knows we're MVPs because we talk about it, we brag about it, and
Braggalocious.
sometimes we get to see things before they happen.
Yes.
And we don't talk about them.
Like the future.
Yeah, like forward-looking statements.
Yes.
And we don't brag about it. We don't even talk about it because we're not allowed to. And then the thing happens at Dreamforce, and we're like, okay, there's the thing.
Wait. But maybe we have seen things that are going to be at Dreamforce, but because we're not allowed to talk about it, we're pretending that we haven't seen things that are coming at Dreamforce.
I can assure you that that's not the case.
Wait, but even if you did see it, you couldn't say that you see it. So it's like
You're right.
It's a circle. It's
whatever I'm saying is a catch-22.
It's a riddle wrapped in a puzzle.
Wrapped in a hot dog, wrapped in a pizza.
Movie,
Stuff it with some jack cheese.
movie, not your piece, but my piece.
I don't know. I don't know what
JFK.
you're talking about.
It was,
I was
yeah.
talking about a Cheesy Blaster reference to 30 Rock.
Oh, okay. I was talking about a biopic, and you're like doing 30 Rock.
Yeah.
All right.
Hot dog, stuff it with some jack cheese, roll it in a pizza.
So
It's
write it
called
down.
the Cheesy Blaster.
Write it down, kids. Number 276, best podcast ever.
All right. So
So what do you think? Like big theme. What do you think? Big theme. Well, we've always
the
said
big
this.
theme, trailhead. I'm guessing there'll be some big trailhead announcements.
I could throw some out there. I mean, I literally know nothing, so let's just guess. That's what our prediction is.
I think trailhead will be a product.
Productized. Pay?
Yeah. Create your own, publish things, track it, assign it. Trailhead for everyone.
Available for $13.99 per user per month.
Whatever, somehow, some which way.
All right, I'll add on. I think they then
Well, I do know some nonprofit things that I can't talk about.
they partner because I think Trailhead do it yourself isn't as interesting. I think they partner with content providers and they have Trailhead do it yourself. But look, we partnered with these 3 leading providers of content who will
Cornerstone or like whatever.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So then when you buy your Trailhead for business or your Trailhead for you or Trailhead for whatever it is, which I'm excited about, but if that exists, I'm happy. Like, cause I'd love to move some of our learning management and onboarding and stuff into Trailhead, pricing dependent. But if it came with some content, so I could sprinkle in like our secret sauce and like, and here's some courses like on public speaking, or when I took one on fire safety the other day.
Did you know?
From this,
That's good.
from this learning management,
That's great.
and they would ask quizzes about
and sprinkle in Salesforce stuff, like
Right.
their own thing.
Well, they already have their stuff, right?
Yeah, but bring it in so that you can.
So in my branded
like the trailhead tracker is like step 1,
Right.
Step 0.1, whatever, towards where this would go.
is there a niner in there somewhere?
There's a couple decimals. I think Quip's going to be a big deal.
No, quip it.
Quip,
Quip it good.
quip,
Quit it.
quip,
Quip it.
quip,
Yaka
Quip.
yaka daka daka daka. Quip.
quip,
No.
quip.
All right.
Quip.
Well, what is Quip? Just for people who don't know.
Oh, it's that.
For listeners.
It's that tool that Salesforce bought last year around Dreamforce time, maybe a little before. Online collaboration with. It's kind of like a Google Docs competitor, mobile app. and and with the Salesforce integration, and I think they're gonna be hammering it.
We came up with the use case the other day. The integration between Google Docs and Salesforce isn't great. I mean, it's kind of like, oh, they exist and they can kind of point to each other, sort of, but that's about it. And there's now new search, and you can bring them in. There's some stuff, but like from a data standpoint, one of the things we were talking about, the partner should not be named, who likes to take data and move it to another place. We call it dead data. So like you moved it to this place, now it's dead. We're like, I think Quip would be good because you could actually like have that thing and just hit update, and it would just pull the data right back.
Winter 18, there's a Quip component,
right,
that you can drop on a page.
Yep.
So
Lightning component.
Yeah, I think Quip's going to be like one of those things that they're going to be talking about quite a bit.
But Quip right now has a pricing to it, right? It's
yes.
a separate product. Okay.
It is. It's SKU.
Could they pull a content on us and be like, Quip is for free. Everybody gets a Quip. Everybody gets equipped. Oh,
maybe they could, but I doubt it.
You're shaking your head now.
I am.
Are you trying not to do that so I don't say that aloud?
That was the point.
Oh, wait. Now you're shaking your head. Yes.
Right. No, they're not going to give it away.
Why are you rolling your eyes?
They may change the price on it. I think it's a little pricey, but they may change that because of what you get when you consider the price of G Suite.
Right. Or Office 365.
It's not very competitive because all it is documents and spreadsheets and things.
And it's a quirky little interface. Like,
you gotta get used to it, just like anything.
Yeah, but it doesn't. You open up a Google Doc, you're like, oh, a doc.
Yeah, but it has some
you open up a
interesting
Quip
things
and you're
in
like,
a Quip Doc because it's like
very collaborative.
Very.
It's
like chats in there.
Yeah,
just chatting. I mean, I created a. I feel like we have an account.
It. Yeah, we do.
I
signed up for it
as like a partner or something. I don't know how we got it, but whatever, we got it. And
I'm waving my head back and forth. Like, don't talk about that.
I created a Dreamforce doc just to like, I don't know. Let's see, because I feel like it's going to be a thing,
right?
At Dreamforce, Quip. Like, there's a Quip for that. There's a Quip doc for that. They're going to move to that.
Can we go back to my joke? You're going to get fully equipped.
Very good.
No, no one.
Awesome.
Anybody?
Well, we got to come up with like a
Okay, so
we have to come up with a game changer, though.
Oh, game changer!
Like, is there a game changer like
Lightning?
In past years, like when they announced Wave, which is now Einstein Analytics? Is there an Einstein? Is there a Lightning? Is there a Salesforce One? Is there an Einstein? What is that announcement?
I
have no
piece?
clue.
Yeah,
I really don't. What do they have up their sleeves? What has gotten better over the last couple of weeks with winter that we can look at and be like, that's because this thing. I mean, reports have been running like crazy fast.
Really fast.
So does everyone get Wave? Does everyone just get Einstein Analytics? Like, hey, you've been using Salesforce reports. We're giving you Einstein Analytics.
I could see that being.
Here you go.
I could see that.
There's my prediction. Everyone gets Einstein Analytics.
All right, that's not a bad one.
I'm going with that.
I went with my learning management thing. So we think it's going to be a very bit. So you say a lot of Quip.
I think Quip's going to be
a lot of Trailhead.
really in there.
Do we have a naming problem with Quip? Not a great name.
It is what it is.
It's not very good.
Startup-y.
Gonna Quip it.
Quip it good.
Oh, jinx. We think this podcast brought to you by sound effects. No, don't do it again. It's really annoying. Oh my god. All right, it's official. 276, the last podcast we ever did.
And that's it.
No special appearances by people. They usually do like a good band. Like they usually have like a fun band.
Someone will like open up the...
It could be Devo.
Could be just, also there's the concert on Thursday night, which is not the gala. The gala is Alicia Keys.
Right.
And Lenny Kravitz. But on Thursday night, there's the concert at AT&T to help support the areas
Hospital?
that have the areas that have been affected by the fires.
Okay.
Just north of San Francisco.
Right.
And I mean they've got some huge names at that thing. And
like what?
Well, Metallica, Dave Matthews Band. I mean, that's a big concert. I don't know. Maybe one of them show up or something. They'll be
cool.
in the neighborhood. I think Salesforce has a little something to do with that concert. I don't think it's like their concert, but I feel like they've given. I feel like they've also. I feel like I read that they're asking their employees to raise $250,000 for relief, and Mark is going to match it personally.
Wow. I will tell you who's going to be there on the docket. Will.i.am.
Of course.
I feel like has he not done a Dreamforce at this point?
He's been at the last handful. Let's say 4 to 5.
He's been, yeah.
He's usually there, and he usually says something during the keynote, and it's usually somewhat emotional.
It just every time I see. Wow.
Remember that thing that he launched at Dreamforce?
Natalie Portman. I'm going through the speakers. I'm seeing Natalie Portman as one of the speakers.
Yeah.
What session is she in?
Why not?
I don't know. I'm just saying. And Mark Cuban. Oh, he's going to do that.
Yeah, Cuban's doing the Shark Tank thing.
Yeah, the pitch.
With Ashton Kutcher.
Pitch.
And there's a female in there as well.
No, I was going to say Will.i.am. I just remember the watches.
Yeah, remember he like.
It was just when
groundbreaking.
When Apple Watch got announced.
Yeah, this is not Apple Watch because it has 3G in it.
I guess Apple Watches have that now. And that thing, Pulse, I think it was.
Yeah, it was like, it's a fashion statement.
I like that you could wear 2 of them.
It's a fashion statement.
Because you wear both Pulses.
They were so excited to launch it at Dreamforce.
How many do you think the extra were sold?
0.
0? Never even got to market?
I doubt it.
I go on eBay and pick up my prototype Pulse.
Maybe. Let's check.
No, I don't want to.
I'm good.
Go right ahead. All right. Any other predictions? Mark does the keynote. No problem. All right. I have a question for you.
Well,
I'm looking you
up
do that.
My,
you can listen
Pulse,
and type at the same time.
Pulse, what would I call it? Like Pulse Watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pulse Watch.
Pulse smartwatch. Look at that. You can buy it.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not it.
Oh, okay. So I will say one of my favorite parts about Dreamforce, or one of the best pieces, I think I put this in my, I put it in some blog post the other day.
Yeah.
Is I like it when they take the keynote and they do the foundation stuff in the keynote. And one year, not last year, but 2 years ago, last year they did red. But 2 years ago, they took like 45 minutes of the start of the keynote, and they really just did this whole thing. I can see them doing that. That's my other prediction, that going back a couple years, the keynote's going to get very, very heavy foundation, very, very heavy nonprofit stories to begin. Like, that's the way they're going to start it for a long period of time. Like, I'm thinking 45 plus minutes.
Like hurricane relief stuff.
Yup. The tragedies and how everybody's coming back. I think they're going to push that extremely hard, which is great. I love that. As opposed to last year, I think they did more like lightning, and then they brought in red, and then red showed off analytics, Einstein Analytics / Wave and stuff. I feel like this year they're going to push that heavily. That's my second prediction. You want to give me one more?
I gave you quite a few.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right. Then you're done. All right. Well, that's it then. See you at Dreamforce, buddy. We flying on the same plane?
We are.
Oh, it's sad.
We're sitting next to each other.
Oh, God. Can we do a podcast from the plane?
I don't think it would sound very good.
It would sound no worse than our studio with our muffled...
Our studio sounds great.
Our studio sounds pretty good recently. All right, so I'm not going to make no predictions, no CloudFocus App Pick of the Week, because we'll be making some next week live from wherever we are, maybe from a hotel. If people wanted to find us at Dreamforce, how would you say they go about that? What's the best way to find you at Dreamforce?
I'd say tweet me.
Tweet you?
Yeah, just tweet at me.
And say, hey, I'm at, so it's at just Edelstein.
Yeah, I'll have my alerts on if you tweet at me, or if we follow each other, DM me.
Yep, I agree. That's a great way.
That's the best way to find me.
I mean, email's great as well.
Nah,
but
not for me.
Oh, okay. You just stop paying attention.
Yeah, I'm not going to be checking my email like throughout the day. And maybe once, twice. That's it. Like I don't get notifications on emails. Twitter, I'm going to turn it on.
just so you can get the tweets.
Yeah, so people. To me, that's like a really good way of.
Or just because you don't normally people tweet at you that much, so it's like its own channel.
Yeah,
it's like they used to have like better. Did they ever have chat within the Dreamforce app? They had Chatter.
No.
But they never had chat. Like there used to be collaboration where you could go in and chat at people, and then you'd get a notification in the Dreamforce app. I think this one is more based on a portal. Anyway, don't know. Yeah. I agree. Same thing. Jason M. Atwood on Twitter. That's generally where I'll be at all the keynotes. I'll be floating around. I think I just generally hand out more in the. I don't know. More in probably Moscone South. I think. Oh yeah. By the way, we don't even know what's. I guess I could look at the map and find out. But I feel like we're going to have some logistical issues where things are because of Moscone being under construction. And was it totally under construction in June?
The keynote's in North.
Okay. But I think South is gone. Like it's a hole in the ground.
The keynote's in North. I saw that. I saw the map of it. It looks like the room looks enormous that they've set up there for the keynote.
Where is everything else, though? That's the question.
I haven't really looked at like a full campus map just yet.
It's so funny. You just start going to so many of these things, and eventually you're just like, oh, man, I'm just going to show up and go for it. Anyway, love to see everybody there. We'll tweet out if we're doing something, or we'll podcast. We'll pick some pics. We'll do some fun stuff while we're there. Can't wait. Always a fun time. If we see you there, that'd be great. Otherwise, we'll see you next week on your digital. Hopefully you get time to download this and listen to this on the podcast. Sorry we didn't give you more content, but you can always go back and listen to, the other 275 episodes. That's it for us. We'll be back next week. As always, Justin and Jason saying, enjoy those cloudy days.